Welcome to our podcast from AIX, where we are talking with all our experts. And today I'm here with Ludovic Montécot, which is an old colleague of mine, so I'm very happy that you are here, Ludovic.
Thank you.
Please give a short introduction about yourself, about your background, where you're coming from, and what brought you into artificial intelligence.
Yes, thank you very much, Mark, for this invitation. I'm really happy to be here today and to speak with you about AI. I'm quite sure we will exchange a lot of very interesting information for me, for you, and
Definitely.
for all our public. So, my name is Ludovic Montécot. I have worked at Clubful 4.5 years long, and now I am working as a freelancer specialized in the purchasing field. And I have started to use AI already a few years ago, and I know that it's really important for us to be efficient in our work, and I discovered the possibilities of AI in this field, and I'm really happy about this today. So that's why I would like to give some hints, some good ideas about how other people can also use AI.
Great. When was the first time that you used AI or that you heard about ChatGPT? How was the start of your life with AI?
The first tool that I have heard about is indeed ChatGPT. It was mid of November 2022. I remember this very good because it was during the weekend, and it was really the beginning, as we have heard the first time in Germany about ChatGPT. And from the very first moment, I thought, wow, what is that? I have to check this tomorrow morning. And on the next day, I created an account at OpenAI to be able to use this. Yeah, so it was really at the beginning when it was available in Germany.
Great. And then, as far as I understood from you, you tested a lot of different tools. So you're really a tool expert. So what came afterwards? Or which of the tools that are on the market now are your favorite tools?
Yes, this is an important point because today, in the meantime, we are really speaking mainly about ChatGPT. ChatGPT has evolved a lot, is much, much better than at the very beginning. But at the beginning, it was not the case. There were some tools, a very, very few. You were able within a few days to have tested all of them, but it started very quick to become more and more. Every day, every week, you had a lot of more tools. ChatGPT, it was more for all topics related to text generation, text written, writing activities. But you had also from the very beginning some tools for the pictures. It was MidJourney. It was really, really complicated because you had to have an account. You have to register. You had to attend some groups and to be invited there. So I remember for MidJourney, it was more than 1 hour work for me to join the group. So it seems today probably very funny for some people who are using MidJourney and who know how easy it has become in the meantime. But at the beginning, it was really difficult. On top of that, I used some tools to generate some presentation because as a consultant, we had to make a lot of presentation for the customers, for the colleagues, and it was not something I was good in, or I was good enough. And with this, I found a good tools, good ideas, good pictures, good presentation templates, and all this already with some AI tools. So I was not really using only ChatGPT, which in the meantime is completely different. I have some tools and I already have an account on YouTube, and I always struggle with creating music or finding music. Yeah, you have these rights that you have to pay, and I was searching for music hours, really hours. And in the meantime, you were able to create some music, very short at the beginning, to remain with a free of charge account, but already available 2 years ago. And these were the applications that I used. So ChatGPT, PowerPoint presentation tools, and music generation tools.
And how is the world today? Because you already hinted that ChatGPT became much wider and much better. Are you still using other tools next to ChatGPT?
No, I remember at the beginning I had about 60 tools, which were my favorite tools for everything. Video editing, picture editing, music editing, and text editing. And in the meantime, I don't know, but I would say I have less than 10. Yeah, you are able to do nearly everything, not always in the best quality. With ChatGPT, just think about DALL-E. It's really a good tool, but it's not the same quality as MidJourney. So if you really want to have the best quality regarding pictures, MidJourney is still the number one. You have other good tools like Leonardo, for example, which is completely free of charge, where you get every day new credits, but the quality is better than DALL-E, but not that good than MidJourney. So you have to find what is the quality you want to have, what is the price you are ready to pay, what you are looking for. As I said, 10 tools and you are able to do everything. The main tool is definitely ChatGPT with this multifunctional possibilities. You can do really a lot, but you cannot do everything at the moment. And OpenAI is still working on a lot of new things which will come on the market in the next few months. Let's see how it will be, but what I have seen in the internet, it will be still very interesting.
Yeah, I fully agree. I've seen a couple of videos which are really breathtaking.
Yeah.
So you talked a bit about, let's say, the tools in general. How is it when you are coming into companies? Because you said that you are working as a consultant, you know procurement departments, you know supply chain departments, you know companies as general. How is the usage of artificial intelligence in companies, in the companies you know? Do they use AI? Are they about to use AI? What is your impression here?
Yeah, my impression is really clear. So as you said, I have been in a lot of company within the last 2 years, and this is always in all the companies the same. The people are aware that AI is there. They are aware that they have to use it and they want to use it, but I don't know why they are not doing it. They are not aware about the possibilities. They are sometimes not aware about what could they do on their own with AI. So the use of AI is really, really low, bad. I have heard in some of your podcasts that some people think, yeah, it's about 3-5%. Yes, some people, and these are, in my opinion, these 3 to 5%, they are using AI, but they are using it once a day, twice a day, but not all the day. They are using it for one specific application, but not for everything. And you can use it for much, much more than this. I don't want to say that you can use it for everything, but you can use it for a lot of more applications than the people are using. And what I am definitely also facing is people who are saying, wow, what is that? Is that really possible with AI? It is so interesting, so good. I want this. And then a few days or a few weeks later, you ask them, and did you have a try? Did you test what we discussed together? And the answer today is in the majority of cases is no. I did not have had the time. My wife, my children, but this priority 2 or 3. So I think there is still a big step to do until all the people who could have an advantage of this are really using this.
But what do you think is the main reason? I mean, you just said time and other priorities, but if the executives of a company, the management board, the managers, if they really want AI, they normally tell their people that they should use it. So why do you think so few companies are using this? Why is it not on the priority list of companies? What do you think are the main reasons for this?
Yes, I can imagine that a lot of people who are also having a look at this podcast are concerned, but this is my opinion. A lot of people are in the mid-50, beginning of 50, and they have always worked in a conservative way. Yeah, they make emails, yes. They work with Excel, they work with Office, but they do all the tasks in the same way. And today, what we are speaking about is not just a hype, it's a complete new way of work. And I'm a little bit younger than this, but I think that when you have worked, let's say 30 years, the same way, and you are very successful, it's difficult for you to want to have a try with something new. So I think the problem is the top management is not really convinced and motivated to change something which is running. You know, don't change a running system. You know?
Exactly.
I think this is a way.
This is a very, this is a very important point. How do you see the data protection topic? Because a lot of companies say that they are afraid to give their data into ChatGPT, that the whole world can see this. Do you think this is also a reason why companies are so reluctant?
Very interesting question, because 2 weeks ago, something like that, I was discussing with a development manager of a company which is really making a lot of new patents every year. So, and this manager told me, yes, but we have a special program, and if I enter the program in some tools like Divine, you know, everybody will see the program. I explained him, no, nobody is able to see the program. Nobody is able to see that it's coming from you. The program will learn out of your entries. So, of course, if somebody is asking a very specific question related to the same topic, they will be inspired, I mean these AI tools, by your input. But they will not give the answer out of your input 100% like you entered it. It will just be a part of the answer. So the risk is there. But I think the main problem with data protection is the people are afraid about what does it mean? What does OpenAI do with my data? Is my data available for everybody? Or what does it mean? At the moment, it's really complicated. And I think, for example, the German state is a good example to understand why it's complicated, because at the moment they are speaking about a new law, a new regulation, then they cancel this, then they do it. So it's completely unclear at the moment, so that for the end user, it's even more complicated to know really what it means. So this is a reason definitely also why companies are a little bit afraid of using this AI, but we are not just speaking about confidential data. We are also speaking about standard data, everyday work, and for this there is no problem. So even if you use it for, I would say, 50%, only 50% of your work, it's 50%. And now I think it's much less than this. Huh?
Fully agree. So you are one of our trainers. You have prepared already some courses and you are working on more courses. Can you say a bit about the courses you are going to have on AIX?
Yes, I have prepared already some courses which are already online, and I have separated them in 4 categories. So the first one is everything related to media creation. So it means everything related to videos, to trainings, to postings on social media, to presentations for your customers. So this is the first category. The second is office application. Everything related to Excel, Outlook, also Microsoft Word. There is, of course, this Copilot tool, especially created for Microsoft. But you can also work with ChatGPT and have some advantages in this application. The third tool is increasing your knowledge. Of course, AI has trained on a lot of data, and you can learn a lot about this. Not only by chatting on your app and speaking with your chatbot as if it was your friend, I would say, but you can also go in the internet, copy some articles, analyze them, make a summary of them, and then use it for your own work. You can find a lot of ideas on all the topics you are working on at your job. Yeah, a big challenge as a purchasing person is how to find savings, how to negotiate with suppliers, where find the right suppliers. What are the regulations in the other countries? All these are standard questions that you can ask to chatbot like Perplexity, like Claude. It's not available in Germany, but it's available in a lot of other countries, like ChatGPT and like Bing. So Copilot, the online version. So you can use these tools to have your answer. So this is a third category. And the fourth one is specialized application, like contract management. In purchasing department, we get a lot of offers, we get a lot of contracts, and you can analyze them in a completely different way as you have done it in the past. If you have one document with 150 pages, even if you read very quick, you need hours to analyze this. And with AI, you need, I would say, minutes. Yeah. So, and for all your daily business, you need some specialized application. Outlook has a lot of possibilities with AI. Excel with AI. These add-ins that, although I am speaking about this in my Excel video, these are really AI tools which are integrated in Excel without Copilot, so without paying a license to Microsoft for using this. So these are the four categories, and I think with these categories I cover, I hope, 90% of all the activities that we are doing.
Sounds like it, huh?
In our daily business. Of course, I could have spoken about music generation, video generation, but this is more on the private sector, and at the moment I am not focusing on that.
Yeah, perfect. So I guess it's very practical because you are a practical guy. You are trying everything yourself. So I think the viewers, the users of your courses, they will get a lot of practical tips and a lot of great advices from your side. Yeah?
This is definitely the only one focus that I have. I don't want to speak about theory. I don't want to read a book and then explain you what is the content with other words. I want to demonstrate you what are the possibilities for the tasks that you have in your daily business. I have already in the meantime spoken with a lot of purchasing managers, with a lot of managers in all the company, because I make already some trainings on premises in the companies, and the people really appreciate that it's practical. I am showing you how it works in the internet, in the program. It's not a training to learn how the program works. It's a training to learn how you can use this program to solve your problem. Of course, these programs, ChatGPT, they can do a lot more. But I don't think that you need to know everything. You need to understand how it works
Exactly.
What is the advantage for you? And if you understood this, then of course you will be very interested in seeing more. What are the possibilities that Mr. Montécot did not show me? What could I test on my own? So this is the first approach. Yeah, very practical.
Great. And you just said an important thing. You are already giving trainings. So if anyone is interested in booking Ludovic, he speaks English, German, French, and he can be booked by any company also via our platform. If you are interested in having Ludovic in your company to explain you step by step how these tools are working. Just one last question. If young people, I mean, it doesn't have to be young people, also old people. I mean, if people decide now that they want to use AI, that they want to learn it, that they step by step want to get closer to AI, what is your recommendation for them? How they should step by step get used to AI programs if they are completely away from this, have no idea how to use it?
Yeah. The difference between today and 2 years ago is very clear. The possibilities are much, much more than it was. And I compare this with the computer a few years ago. As I had my first computer, you had one program for text and one game. So it was clear. If you want to use a computer, you have to use this and you have to learn it. With ChatGPT and with the other programs, at the beginning, it was the same. You had one functionality and it was clear. This one, you have to learn it. Today, it's completely different. You have so much different programs and you have so much possibilities in each program that I would recommend that you ask somebody who knows what you need, what is the best, and what would fit the best to your needs. And then that you ask, what do I need to know from the beginning? You don't need a training to ChatGPT. You need a training to understand how you have to prompt. You need a training to understand what is the difference between this DALL-E and this chatbot. You need to understand how important it is to have your custom instructions programmed correctly. And when you understood this, then the rest you will see it's very easy. But the start is a little bit complicated because the step is very high. It's so a big tool that the step is high, and I think it's easier when you ask somebody to help you to start, and then you will see what is possible. You will be happy to learn more on your own, and then you will learn more on your own. So my first advice is find somebody able to help you to step in. And when you are in, you will see you will grow on your own further very quickly.
Perfect. So I think the best answer is to watch your courses, and then you are the one who is guiding those newcomers into artificial intelligence.
I think it's a good advice.
Last question. How do you think the future will look like in 3 to 5 years? Because now we had this tremendous development of generative AI in the last, let's say, 1.5 years. So how will this continue? What will happen in 2 years, in 3 years' time, in 5 years' time?
So it's nearly incredible because 2 weeks ago we were with my family at a fest, and somebody sitting in front of me spoke about his work, and I asked him, "Are you using AI?" And he told me, no, it's a beginning, it's not that interesting at the moment. I want to see how it is in 2 or 3 years, and then, if it's okay, I will step in. And I told him, wow, I have completely a different opinion about that. I think the step to do in 2 years will be so big that it will not be feasible for somebody if you are alone. The problem is it's growing so quick that you will lose the first step and then you will not be able to step in by step 5 or 8, you know. The problem is the rapidity, you know, on the market. These tools are evolving from week to week that much that it's nearly incredible. And if you don't understand now what you can do, later it will be so much that it will be, in my opinion, too complicated to step in. So this is really something where you have to be in from the beginning. Otherwise, you will stay out. It's my opinion. Of course, it's difficult because we don't know really what will happen. Yeah? Some people were speaking last week about the end of the internet. Other people, one big chief of OpenAI left the company because he said, yeah, we are, it's too dangerous what we are doing. So what are we speaking about? I don't know. Yeah, I am happy to be there and to see what are the possibilities and to use it, because I see what are the advantages for my effectiveness. But I am a little bit afraid that it's too quick and we are losing a lot of people who are not able already now to step in and who will be not able to step in the future. This is my what I am afraid of. And that's why I would say how it will look like in 2 or 3 years. I think we will definitely have a lot of people out of this wave.
I agree. So I hope that some of those people will come to AIX, that we can get them in again. And really hope that this development of AI will continue in the way it does, and that more and more people understand the importance of AI and to learn about AI, because otherwise it will be very difficult for those people to follow their careers and have a proper job in the future.
I definitely think the same. You need some platform like AIX to take this course at your as your to go as quick as you want, you know. You don't have anybody behind you pushing you. You have to go in this training. It's tomorrow, it's 2 hours, and within these 2 hours you have to learn. No, with such platform like AIX, you can take your time to learn it deep or not that deep, and then to have a look again in a few days and then learn more and more. And I think this is important. You don't have to understand everything from the beginning, but you have to start. And these courses, they are there to show you at your speed what you could use for your job and for your needs. And this is why I'm completely motivated to make this course, to make these videos, and to motivate people to learn about AI, because at the end we want to be more efficient, not alone, but with teams, with other people, and AI is a big tool for this.
Fully agreed. Ludovic, thank you very much for your time, for this great interview, for all the insights you gave, how you came to AI, how you developed as to an AI expert. Really, really great, and look forward to my next talks and interviews with you, but most importantly for your courses. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mark, and have a nice day.
All the best.